What is going on, guys? Greggles TV. This is the Nest Hub Max, and it is a smart display. It runs Google. You would also, maybe a year ago, would have called this like a Google Home, and I still do, unfortunately, which is good or bad, I guess. It's what I've been calling them, and that's what they've been called in the past, but they've kind of reorganized the branding of these, and then they're calling them Nest Hubs, and this one is the Nest Hub Max. It's the largest one they have. It's got a 10-inch HD quality display, and just talking about the display, it is awesome. It gets super bright, and also it looks awesome. It's very, very clear. I love the display. It's one of my favorite things about this. The other amazingly cool thing about this is you can see the camera right here, and that camera does a bunch of things. So one of the major, huge things it does is you can use it as a security camera, a Nest camera on there, so you can get alerts. It'll record 24/7 footage, so that'll allow you to, like I said, capture 24/7 security footage. Another cool thing you can do with this is Google Duo video chats on here, so you can call someone on Google Duo and do a video chat. What's up, dude?
Oh, hi, Greg.
How are you doing? You look shirtless.
I am shirtless. How we doing over here?
I'm good. So you can see, talking to him, he can see me, I can see him, and he's clear as day on this beautiful display. Thank you, Renato.
Bye, Greg. Have a good night, everyone.
It has this amazing speaker in the back that allows you to play music, loud, quiet, bassy, whatever you want. So let's check that out.
With you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters.
So you can definitely fill up a whole entire room with this speaker. It sounds very loud, very clear, very awesome. Speaking of the speakers and also the clarity of this screen, which I absolutely love, like I said, let's check out a video. October security update that is going out currently for Galaxy S10 devices and Note 10 devices here in the United States of America, have it be the unlocked version or the carrier versions, does not have anything extra except for, now I'm gonna mute the video, but you can do full control on here. So you can pause it. You can, fast forward if you want. And again, videos look awesome on this. I'm always watching my YouTube videos on here. And it also allows you to do some other video services as well, which I have on the screen. So if you want to be able to play those video services on here, you can. Now, just to go over some quick controls, besides using your voice, which we will try that as well, but you can also control things from the display. So if you swipe down, it allows you to control all of your smart devices, have them be lights. If you have routines set up, your media, such as like Chromecast and other TVs that connect to Google Assistant, you can broadcast a message to all of the rest of your Google Home / Nest devices. You can control your thermostat. You can look at your security cameras. You can, if you have a smart lock like I do, you can unlock and lock the door. Just to show you cameras real quick on here, you can view that. So I'll load up my living room camera, actually family room. Let's load that up real quick here. And you can see, I can see my living room. That's real time right here. And it looks black and white just because it's kind of using like a night mode feature on there. Also, you can control certain things. If you swipe up, you can change the brightness of the display. You can mute and unmute the sound just by there, or do it on the back with the volume controls. You can also turn off that camera, which there's a switch on the back as well to do that. You can, if you don't want any notifications, like when someone rings my Nest doorbell, I can turn this on and it will allow me to turn on Do Not Disturb so that this display doesn't have any notices or broadcast playing through it. You can also click this and add an alarm if need be. So like I said, there's multiple ways to control this. You can control it with your voice or by touching things on the display. You can also swipe over from the right to the left and do certain things such as play what you were just playing, learn how to use the device, see what's coming up on your calendar or, any reminders. look at top stories of the day, play something from your musical Spotify or Google Music, whatever you have set up on this device. Watch YouTube videos, recipes that you can learn to make, events that are in your area, as well as certain things that you can do directly on this display, and smart display. And you can explore more things to do on your assistant. So it really gives you a lot of things. If you don't know how to do something on here, it will walk you through how to do certain things with it. So it's kind of cool that you don't have to remember everything, that all of that stuff is just built right into this. Hey Google, how many dollars are in a euro?
€1 equals $1.10.
So let's go back to the camera. So one of the cool things about the camera is if it recognizes your face with the camera, it'll actually personalize this smart display to you or whoever it's set up under. So when I go here, it's gonna see just for you because it knows my face. It sees my face right now. So if I wasn't here and it didn't see my face, it wouldn't personalize certain features or maybe the music that's set up on here, like the certain Spotify account or the YouTube account or whatever it is, to it unless it sees my face. Or it can do it with your voice as well. So it's a very, very cool feature, especially with this camera built in. Another amazing thing you can do with this camera is you can actually do gestures, meaning you don't have to talk on it. You don't have to touch to the display. You literally can hold up your hand to stop and play the music at hand. So I'll show you real quick. So the Nest Hub Max does have to see your face and your hand when you do this. And here we go. I'm gonna hold up my hand next to and it automatically starts playing the music. And now I'm gonna hold up a hand again and it will pause the music and see that little notification that it shows. So it's a great way to be able to control your music or video, whatever you're doing, to play and pause it. You can also do it with timers or other things that you want to stop as well. I'll show you that. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 seconds.
5 seconds, starting now.
So as this timer stops, it's gonna start making a noise and you'll see. There you go, it stops it without me saying it or touching the display. The last thing I wanted to show you before I give you my final impressions about the Nest Hub Max is what it looks like next to the Nest Hub. Now this is a 7-inch display, this is a 10-inch display, and we'll go over some other differences between the two, but you can see there's a huge size difference between these two devices. I think this one is really good for an office or maybe just like a bedroom even. And I think this is great for like a living room or a kitchen, a room that really needs something large and in charge. But it's a 10-inch display. It looks a lot larger than this, but I mean, you could still put this in a bedroom or an office and it'd be perfectly fine. Also, some other things to keep in mind, there's no camera on the smaller version there is on this. So you can do Google Duo chats and audio calls, but the person can't see you obviously, whereas on this they can. You can also control this with gestures. You cannot on this one. The speaker is a lot bassier, well-rounded and louder on the larger one versus the smaller one. And but otherwise you're getting the same kind of software experience as you would on the two here. So I don't think you'll be unhappy with this one, but if you want everything including Google Duo video calls and also to be able to see security cam footage, you're definitely gonna want the Nest Hub Max. All right guys, so what do I think about the Nest Hub Max? I absolutely love it. It is easily my favorite smart display, and there's a few reasons why. First of all, something you're gonna use for it all the time, which is what I do. I use it as a musical speaker. It does that so well, fills up large rooms with amazing sounding music, and I love the speaker on here. Also, I watch videos on here, so the bigger display to be able to watch my YouTube videos is a fantastic feature. I can't ask for anything, better than that to be able to watch my YouTube videos on here. Super impressed with that. Also, being able to do Google Duo video chats on here. Again, an amazing feature. Very happy with that, to be able to do that on this speaker. And so people can see me, I can see them. Great. And also the gestures thing, very cool. Sometimes you're kind of far away from the speaker and it can't hear you because the music's too loud or whatever. All you gotta do, hold up your hand and you can see it's on my face right there. There you go, pause the music back again. I absolutely love it. And also the other cool thing about the camera that you can do, like I said, is I can pull that footage up if I want to look at any, what's going on in the house. I can peek in on that. So I can peek in on the footage of my home and check out what's going on and whatever in real time or recorded time. So that's an awesome feature to have. So if you want to pick up this Nest Hub Max, I'm gonna link it down below. Again, it's $229 and it's easily, like I said, the best quality-wise, feature-wise smart speaker I've ever used. I absolutely love it. Thanks for watching. See you guys down the road. Peace!